The Indian culture, it totally revolves around having a stable life. When you're in 10th class, your parents just want you to study medical or non-medical so that you will turn out into doctors or engineers, because that is the most stable considered culture or a stable considered job in our Indian culture. And when you go into 12th, your parents want you to land a degree. Now this degree should also be a doctorate or an engineer degree, because that is the only stable considered profession when you're going into private, unless and until you want to become an IAS officer, because every Indian parents want their children to become an IAS officer. I don't know why. And if by chance if you're not able to make it into the IAS culture job, your parents still want you to have a government job, no matter what the job is, even if it is on a clerical level, even if you're making like 5,000 bucks per month, your parents still want you to have it because it's a government job. And now at present scenario, there is not even pensions in government job other than defense. Your parents still want you to do the government job and make 5,000 bucks for the rest of your life, which will obviously lead you into promotions and a scale of rise, which is hardly like in 3 or 4 years you'll get a raise of 300 or 400 rupees, leading you to having a stable career. You have a stable job, but the only problem is you won't have the money. And what degree you have, you'll obviously lose the knowledge of that. Because the government jobs, they don't require that level of skill. Now you might be thinking that why I'm talking about this today? Why is it necessary to talk about this? All the Indian families, they revolve around having a stable life and a stable career. If you don't land a government job, you should be having a private job which offers you salary 50-70,000. On the other hand, your parents were even ready to settle for 5,000 in a government sector job, because that is government sector and this is private sector. So they compare the 5,000 over there to the 70,000 in a private sector job, so that their son or their daughter can be super reliable on themselves and they don't have to worry about their money. But still, if you're making even $1 million in the private sector, they'll still say to you that son or daughter, you should have tried for a government sector job. And most of the people are still confused about life, what they want to do in their life, or how to convince their parents to do what they actually want to do. Many people, they have done degrees and they have many passions in their life, but they are not able to follow that, because they are more in the concern to make their parents happy as compared to the thing that they should be making themselves happy. How can you expect yourself in working in a job where you don't even like it, but you go there and sit there for 8 to 10 hours every day just thinking about it, that when it's gonna end? And when you go back home and at some point you're gonna have some family of your own, and your children are gonna ask you that, dad, mom, why did you choose this? What are you gonna tell them? Because my parents wanted me to choose this. Most people, they land into this trap is because they're not even sure about what they want to do in their lives. They don't have any passions. They feel that way. They have, but they don't know about it. Everybody has something in their life which they're good at. I used to think that I was good at engineering and coding. I was, but I couldn't imagine myself sitting in an office bench and coding for 10 hours straight, and that too for someone else. I don't like the culture of working for other people. So that is why I started this YouTube channel. And now I know that I'm good at communication. I'm good at talking with people. I found it out. But I only found it out after I tried a lot of things for 2 years. I always knew that it's not gonna be easy. And I was trying. This was supposed to be a tech channel in the beginning. Now it's not. Because that is what I couldn't see myself doing for the next 10 years or 20 years. I don't know how long is YouTube gonna be around and how long they're gonna keep paying the people for making videos. But till the time they're paying, I'm gonna be here. Now you see, if you're 23 or if you are even 20, and you're listening to this video right now and you don't have your shit figured out right now, just listen to me carefully. You don't have to have your shit figured out right now. If you're 23, your life starts at 23. Most of the Indian students, they're not even aware of why they're doing a degree. Are you sure about your degree? I'm not asking you to drop out, but why are you doing your degree? What is the purpose of doing your degree? Are you gonna land a job in that degree? Is this what you can imagine yourself doing for the rest of your life? Most people, they consider job with the purpose of money. If you're working for money, you will always have only a specific amount of money, because that is going to be a paycheck. They feed you to kill your dreams. Now you might be thinking that it's so easy for you to say, I don't even have much of a passion in my life. How many things have you tried in your life? Unless and until you don't try, you'll never know. Unless and until You don't do experiments with your life because you're still 23 and you need to do what you have to do to find out and figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. Most people, they just die before they can show to the world what they're capable of. I keep talking about this in my videos and my sessions, is that everybody is a born legend and everybody has a legacy to live. But many people, they just die before they can show to the world what they're capable of. Everybody has a secret skill which nobody gets in inheritance, but it's given to them. You can consider it as a God gift, and God wants you to figure it out. He's giving you indirect signs, but telling your soul that you're sick of it. You're sick of what you're doing and you're only working for money. You don't have to have your life figured out at 23. Take your time. You don't have to get married at 27. Take your time. You don't have to have kids at 30. Take your time. It's your life. Don't go by the society. Don't go by the rules of anybody, because in the end you're going to be alone. Your parents are not going to be around for so long, and you know that. It's what you're going to be with. Yourself, your job. What's going to make you happy is your work. No person can ever make you happy. Not even your wife, not even your husband, not even your kids. Your work is going to make you happy. And if you like what you do, you can do it for 24 hours straight and still not feel sleepy about it. Guys, if you're still thinking about life that I don't know what the fuck is going on, I have nothing figured out right now, I have finished my degree, I am graduated, I am 23 or 24 and I don't know what I want to do in my life, just take your time, just sit your ass down, work the things out, and eventually you will find out what you want to do in your life. Things just don't happen overnight. You need to make them work. Peace and love.